If you are planning to buy a flagship smartphone in 2025, there are two names that would definitely be on the top of the list. One is an iPhone and the second one is a Samsung Galaxy S series smartphone. Now, for people who are a bit tight on their budgets, they might consider going with the base variant of these devices. And I have the base variants today with me. One is the iPhone 16e, which starts at around 60,000 rupees. And in the other hand, we have the Samsung Galaxy S25. I'm just going to make this task a bit easier for you. Let's just have a look at the specifications, the feature that both of these smartphones offer, which is more practical for you and which one offers a better feature set is what we will discuss in this video. Hello everyone, I am Cyrus and you're watching Fiiber, and let's take a quick look at the differences between the 16e and the S25 and which one should you buy. First up, let's talk about the design. Both are an elegant combination of glass and metal, and I think the hands feel is absolutely perfect. 6.2-inch, 6.1-inch devices in the hands. Whenever you are consuming content or taking them out, you will not feel that heft in the hand, which I really like. Especially the iPhone kind of feels lighter in the hand, despite the fact that it's relatively slightly heavier than the S25. Now remember, both these phones are protected with IP dust and water resistance, which means even if you have a couple of splashes, even if you drop them in water, no damage will come, but doesn't mean that you leave them there. But these companies are providing you the protection. Remember, ceramic glass on the iPhone and Gorilla Glass on Samsung. Remember, the company really doesn't matter. Yes, there are theories that ceramic glass is considered better, but in terms of glass protection, these are pretty robust devices. But again, if they fall at an awkward angle, any of them can break. So just be careful with your smartphones. But in terms of glass protection, solid devices. Coming to the display of both these phones, the Samsung Galaxy S25 comes with a 6.1-inch display, whereas the 16e comes with a 6.2-inch display. Now, the differences in technology here is that both these phones have good displays, but the Samsung S25 offers an AMOLED display in comparison to the 16e, which offers an OLED display. Now, where the difference lies here is that the AMOLED display offers you support for 120 Hz refresh rate, which means smoother content on your screen, better contrast, and overall AMOLED displays are considered better. I know the 60 Hz on the 16e might not be pleasing on the eyes when you see it on paper, but yes, the motion of whatever animations are there on the screen, the content, even if you're gaming, 60 Hz does hurt if you are spending so much money on a flagship, and that's where the Samsung has an advantage. But another advantage that the S25 has is the peak brightness. Because if you're using the phone outside, 26 nits of peak brightness, which means all of the content is going to be crisp on the screen. Whereas on the 16e, you get 1200 nits of peak brightness. Again, real world usage, you might not see a lot of difference when you're using the phones outside. But yes, I've seen a slight advantage with the S25 in terms of the clarity and the viewing angles. So if that really matters, then go for the 25 because it's a better display. Processing power. Now, a lot of people want to know how these phones actually work in daily life. Well, the S25 comes with an elite processor, literally an elite processor, the Snapdragon 8 Elite, 12 gigs of RAM, which means you're getting a powerful unit. Now, loaded with some of the top AI features and also the amount of capabilities and the AI that you can do with the Samsung is incredible. Beat gaming, beat multitasking, all of your daily tasks will be taken care of very easily on the S25. Plus, you get some added bonus features like what you can do with the AI. On the 16e, it is housing the A18 chipset, which is the same chipset on the iPhone 16, the flagship level chipset on a relatively lesser, more affordable device. However, 8 GB of RAM, and I think 8 GB is absolutely fine. iOS, the way it's customized, the way the UI looks, it's smooth. Operating system is absolutely fine. It's easy to navigate. You're also getting software support for a long time, and Apple really sells their software in a way that people really don't have an inconvenience. And if you're wanting to get into the Apple ecosystem, then the 16E is the perfect device for you. You get multiple storage options with both these devices, but the one technology I think that people might find relevant is the USB-C. Because in the Samsung S25, you're getting a new generation Type 3.2, which basically helps you with faster data transfers, and also the charging technology is better in comparison to the 2.0 USB tech on the 16E. And yeah, if that really matters, then the 25 is better. However, whenever I'm speaking to people, remember, benchmark scores aside, all of the technology and all of the feature set aside, real world application with both these devices is absolutely fine. You will hardly find any difference in performance even if you're gaming or doing anything. So yes, you buy either of the devices, you get a good experience. Yes, certain benefits in terms of the AI or maybe better RAM in numbers with the S25 if you look on paper, but they're both good devices. Moving to the camera, yes, that's a big differentiator between the two, because the Samsung S25 comes with a triple camera setup, and in terms of numbers, you get a 50 megapixel primary sensor, you also get a 10 megapixel telephoto and a 12 megapixel ultra wide sensor. Now in comparison to this, the 16E just comes with a single 48 megapixel fusion sensor that offers 2x optical almost quality zoom. Now here's the difference. For people who want a lot of variations in their photography and want a different photography experience where they can click ultra wide pictures, zoom into the subject and click macro, then the Samsung Galaxy S25 makes sense. However, if you just want to click for social media, you want to keep it simple, however, get good pictures, then the 16E is also a capable camera. On the front, you get 12 megapixel selfie shooters, which are both equally good. So the selfie department is taken care of on both these devices. So to conclude, I would say if you want a really good camera experience, the S25 is better. However, keep it simple with the 16E. Now the battery department is also something that people look forward to, and both these batteries are good because when we tested, we got a day and a half's backup very easily, and Apple doesn't give official numbers out, but even they're saying that this phone has one of the best batteries in the Apple ecosystem, primarily due to the C1 modem that they are using, because they have parted ways with Samsung, and that C1 modem integration has increased the battery life, and we have experienced it. So people who want a long-lasting battery on an iPhone, go for the 16E. The Samsung Galaxy S25 comes with a 4000 mAh battery, which again is a good battery. But remember, triple camera setup, AMOLED display, a top-of-the-line Snapdragon 880 processor, which is a power unit. You're expecting that the battery would drain fast, right? But that's not the case, because Samsung has optimized the efficiency and the UI and all the features so brilliantly that despite having such powerful features, you still get more than a day's battery life easily with the S25. Charging speed with both of the devices are almost equal. In 30 minutes, you're getting almost 50% charge, and an hour, maybe 18 minutes, you will be getting full charge. So that's not really the problem here. Samsung, on one hand, could have made the charging speeds better, because 25 watt, I still feel in 2025 is slow. Alright, so to round it up, the price here is really something that could be the deal maker or breaker. The starting variant of the Samsung Galaxy S25 comes in at 74,999 for the 12GB variant. On the other hand, the 16E starts at 60,000 rupees, and with discounts, you might even get it down to 55,000 rupees, but that's for the 128GB variant. So if you want more storage, you will have to pay more, almost 70,000. The price just bumps up. So here's the thing. We've given you all of the features, we've given you all of the differences, the primary differences between the two devices. Have a look online, try to understand what is your need. If you really want express gaming, if you really want an excellent camera experience, the S25 makes a better option for you. However, if you want to keep it simple, if you want to enter the Apple ecosystem, single lens camera would work for you, but you want an excellent battery and the Apple's iOS ecosystem, then the 16E is a very good option for you. So that's us rounding it up. Go online, check out our reviews for both the devices. They are on Fiiber Hindi. You can get more details about what really do you want, because camera samples and a lot more details about the processing power will be in that review. So go there, and we'll be back with more tech right here on Fiiber. Take care. This is Cyrus signing off.